Degree day before summer is over. We're counting down. What have we got today? It's the 7th of February, 28 days in February. That means 21 days to go. And we're looking 26 degrees currently. I woke up this morning, I thought it was the middle of winter. And people are walking around this radio station like Sophie B and a few of the ladies with jumpers on. What's going on? I just don't know what's going on. So it's actually a good segue here to our next segment, where it appears that if you live in Western Australia, it's been confirmed that prospective buyers are very happy to pay more for a home with a pool than those supposedly in the southern states, even though the southern states this summer have been very much warmer. I've just seen Bendigo, that's in Victoria, that's a southern state, 39 today. And I think Melbourne was about 36 and Adelaide 38. Anyway, the people that have undertaken this research is First National Real Estate. Their Chief Executive, Ray Ellis, joins us on the program. Hello, Ray.
Pleasure to join you, Peter.
Thanks for joining. So a pool is a pretty handy commodity if you're trying to sell your home.
Well, this research has confirmed that in Western Australia and the northern states, it's unfair to say a pool's a necessity, but it's valued more. And with over half the population in Western Australia prepared to pay more for a pool, it reinforces that it's a lifestyle choice. And there's different demographics of percentage of younger people changing attitudes, whatever, but the Australian dream of having a pool in the backyard is almost considered a necessity by most buyers now.
And what about you? You're in real estate, you're the Chief Executive of First National. Is it these days, if people are building homes or renovating and they're spending X amount of dollars, there is now more provision to put a swimming pool in their backyard?
Correct. And the land size allows for it. The lifestyle, particularly in Perth and throughout Western Australia, allows for it. And even though you're talking about the 40-degree weather, the weather dictates you almost should have one.
Okay, so having a look at pools, is it a case of more swimming in it or more being part of your entertainment plan for your abode?
It's the entertainment. People look at the cost of changing houses. They look at the cost of not so much running the pool, but having the family around, friends, a whole range of activities can happen in the family home, and the pool is the centrepiece for that. And so when you look at the percentage of what people want to pay for more for that, you certainly get a better value for your house if it has a pool. And the research has indicated, particularly the younger people now, Generation Y see a pool as more important than, say, 55-year-olds. That percentage of decrease. Maybe they've had a pool for 20, 30 years. They've seen the work associated with it, but they've certainly seen the joy part of it as a key part of their lifestyle.
Interesting. Now, what you invest in a pool, here's my question. If you invest, hypothetically, $20,000 for a pool and you get nice limestone around the side, do you add that as a $20,000 capital investment when you want to sell your home?
Well, it's difficult to say if the $20,000 equates to just an extra $20,000, but all the evidence would suggest that. We have over 11% of people saying they'd be prepared to pay up to $20,000 extra for a house, and over 47% people saying they'd pay up to $10,000 more per house. So when they make the judgment of one house over another, the one that has a pool influences up to 40 to 50% of buyers. That's a good return for their investment. So the pool certainly adds that investment criteria.
So you're saying if you're going house hunting this weekend and you are looking at a house between maybe a pool and not having a pool, if it works in with your budget, get something that's got a pool. Correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And that's the Australian dream. And as we said before, you can have that lifestyle with your children, your friends and your family of sitting in the backyard, enjoying the pool with the people you love.
Good on you, Ray. Thanks for joining us, and all the best. We'll talk to you again soon.
Ray, very good luck with the weather.
Good on you. Yes, Ray Ellis, First National Real Estate Chief Executive. Interesting. I've got a family member, and it was back in the 70s, and there's 3 children in the family. And the son went to a very well-known private school, Hale. And then there were twin daughters. And because it was